Hello folks, I'm James and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you're hearing and seeing, please hit subscribe. I thought I would share some creative tips and tools, and you might ask, well, why would I listen to you? Well, I've had around about 20 years in the creative industry and the creative world, spanning Australia, London, Dublin, LA, New York City. I have worked on independent and major commercial projects. I have worked with some of the biggest ad agencies in the world as a creative and a creative technologist and a creative director. I've won awards. I have collaborated with some of the world's most amazing musical artists, in my opinion. I also write music. I've had over 680,000 streams of my work as of this week. And there's a whole bunch of other reasons, but I've just begun. Although it's 20 years, I've just begun. But I've clocked up some really great runs on the board, and I think you can too, and I think everyone is a creative at heart. So I want to provide an insight into some ways in to creativity. You may be stuck in your practice as an artist, in your discipline. You may be stuck for ideas in your creative workspace, wherever you're working right now, or you may just be trying some creativity as a hobby, just to kind of get in the zone and have some fun. So today's tip, and it's just one tip for today, is to learn something new. So let's say I'm an illustrator. Let's say illustrating is my jam, but I'm really struggling with composition on a piece, or I'm struggling with an idea. If you've been cranking away, chipping away, you've been really trying for this 8 hours a day or 6 hours a day or whatever time you're putting in, and you get to a sort of an impasse, it's really helpful to go and learn something new. So let's say, for example, you've never surfed. Ask a friend if you can borrow a board if you live near the beach. Go for a surf, go for a paddle, go with another surfer or a bodyboarder or a body surfer, and just go try. Don't perfect it. Don't get worried about perfection. As they say, perfection is the enemy of creation. Just go do it and learn, understand the way the ocean works, the way that it's boss, and you do not argue with her, she is boss. Understand the currents, the water temperatures, understand the riptides, understand how the water responds to the moon. Go and paddle, go and get dumped, be humbled, ask your friend for tips, check out on Google, check out on YouTube for some tips. And you're gonna start changing your brain, and you're gonna start seeing things a little bit differently. You're going to start seeing the world a little bit differently. Firstly, the negative ions in the ocean or around the crashing waves are going to be awesome for your brain and for your lungs. And then you come back to your desk a few hours later and you sit down and you look at that illustration, and you're going to see it a little bit differently. It sounds counterintuitive, but sometimes the best thing you can do when you face that creative wall is not keep going. It's look away. It's step away. It's, as we say in Australia, have a go, mate. Just go and have a go. And don't try to perfect it. And you may find when you come back to that illustration that you see things in a very different way. You may start again. You may suddenly have unlocked the answer. But by learning something new and not trying to perfect it, you are expanding your horizons, you are expanding your reach, you're expanding possibilities. Then come back in to the detail. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I'm hoping to do these regularly. My YouTube channel is new, so if you like what you hear, hit subscribe down here, add a comment, share it with your buddies on whatever platform you're on these days. And yeah, I thought it might be nice to check in. And my name's James, and it's good to see you. Come back for the next one.